Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tiernan Center in Richmond. It is Game 4 of the Wettig Holiday Tournament. The Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats and the Panthers of Bloomington South. Great to have you with us. As we mentioned, this is the fourth game. Zionsville, Cathedral, and Greensburg, all three teams who you favored to win their games, have won thus far. Now, the Wildcats are hoping to pull off an upset. They're going to have to play very well against the number 2 team in the state, the Panthers of Bloomington South. We'll talk about these two teams coming up in just a moment. Stay right there. This is Wettig basketball tournament action right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Well, the homeschool Wildcats, a team that you look at and you say, okay, they're the Wildcats, are 9-4. Can they stay with Bloomington South? Well, they feel pretty comfortable coming in from a standpoint. They're averaging 71 points per game, led by Luke Ruddle with 21.1 point game per average. Mitchell Wirtz at 15.7 and Noah Shook at 14. So they've got guys who can score. Now the question is, have they played the same caliber of opponents like the Panthers have of Bloomington South, who, as we mentioned, they come in ranked number 2 in 4A. They are 7-0. J.R. Holmes has been around a long time, 50 years of high school basketball, 817 wins, 674 of those coming at Bloomington South. They average 64 points per game, but is their defense that has played so well early, giving up only 39.7 points per game, and they're off a big win at Floyd Central. They won that contest in overtime. Floyd Central ranked number 6, and the Panthers won at 51-50. And, of course, they're led by IU recruit Anthony Leal. Leal certainly played well in this tournament last year. Looking forward to him playing well again this year. Noah Jager, also their fine point guard, the senior at 5'9", will lead the attack here today. But a lot of fans in this area that are IU fans here today to watch Anthony Leal, the 6'5" senior. So that's kind of the short of the two teams. Let's talk about the starting lineups. First off, for the Wildcats, Noah Shook is a 6-foot senior wearing number 11. Michael Floyd is a 5'9" sophomore, number 15. Luke Ruddle is a 6'1" senior, number 20. Dakota Walters, 6'2", and a sophomore. He wears number 25. And Mitchell Wirtz, 6'4", and a senior, number 45. Paul Settle is the head coach for the Wildcats. Anthony Leal gets the start for the Panthers, 6'5", and a senior, number 3. Connor Hickman, 6'2", and a junior, number 10. Joey Bamba, 6'4", and a junior, number 11. Noah Jager, 5'9", and a senior, number 15. And James Bamba, 6'7", and a senior, number 23. And J.R. Holmes, the head coach for the Panthers. We will come back. The tip-off is coming up next. The Wildcats and the Panthers, Game 4 of the Wettig Memorial Tournament right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond. Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client, and their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve at Jiffy Lube. The other day a cashier said to me, "If you're happy with the service here, there's a site you can take a survey on." Kind of laughed and said, "What if I'm not happy?" To which she replied, "Well, then you can just forego the survey." I thought, well, that's kind of the equivalent of if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. What if we all adopted that? Jiffy Lube, take the survey, but if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all.
Hey, this is Steve Funkhauser at Jiffy Lube. Come on out, see us. We're ready to serve.
Well, here we go. It's Bloomington South in their white uniforms here today. That means the Wildcats of Indianapolis Homeschool will be the visitor as we're ready to go here this afternoon. Our fourth game, James Bomba, the 6'7 senior, will jump it up against Mitchell Wirtz, the 6'4 senior. The other three games so far have been pretty much blowouts. We'll give you those scores coming up a little bit later. Jager with the basketball off now to Hickman. Hickman off the strong drive, layup good, and Hickman getting Bloomington South on the board very quickly and an early 2-0 lead. Homeschool basketball, Ruddle. Good jump out there off the screen by Connor Hickman to stop the drive. Just underway. Here is Noah Shook. His basket attempt is no good. The rebound pulled down by James Bomba. Here's Leal. His three-pointer in and out, no good. The rebound pulled down by Hickman, put back no. So an offensive board early by Bloomington South. Here we go back the other way. Three-pointer up and good by Ruddle. Luke Ruddle's a senior. 3-2, Homeschool on top. Jager across the timeline, guarded out front by Dakota Walters. Leal on the baseline block, the kick out. Here's a three on the way by Joey Bomba. That is good. And Joey Bomba on the board for the first time here this afternoon. 6:40 to go in the opening period of play. Homeschool basketball, here's Ruddle. Three players in double figures for Homeschool. Here's the big fella inside. That's good. Mitchell Wirtz off the glass. And we're at 5-4. Take that back 5-5 as the ball goes out of bounds. And looks like that the Homeschool Wildcats don't mind coming up and pressing. Change in the lineup coming in will be Caleb McIntyre, 6'4 junior. Dakota Walters out of the lineup for the Wildcats. That is Jager across the timeline. Leal way outside. Leal drawing the double team. We'll find Joey Bomba. Jager on the wing, pulls up from three, rims in and out, battle for the rebound. Homeschool basketball. That is Noah Shook, the senior, in there to pull that one away. Here's Ruddle across the timeline in the corner to Shook. Shot fake now with the left-hand dribble. Jaeger on the guard. Double team on the near side. Here's the entry pass underneath now to McIntyre. McIntyre will give Homeschool a 2-point lead. 5:42 to go. Good look at James Bamba. This is Hickman at the elbow. He'll be guarded on the perimeter by McIntyre. 5:30 to go in the opening quarter. Leal clears out on the right side. Hickman will kick it out front. There's a turnover by Bamba. Back the other way. That'll be knocked out of the hands of Luke Ruddle and goes out of bounds. And this will be Bloomington South basketball. So the Wildcats off the block shot, but touching it was Ruddle. First turnover of the ball game. Here's Leal in the corner for three. Yes. Anthony Leal. He gets his first basket of the day. Back the other way. No good by McIntyre from three. Jaeger finds his teammate, but they're going to call a travel against Kyle Marks. Or take that back, 23 the other way, James Bamba. So Bloomington South picks up their first turnover of the day. Leal at the top of this zone press. Cross the timeline on the pass to Shook. Now the Wildcats will set it up in the half court at 4:48 to go. 8-7 Bloomington South on top. Here's McIntyre. Shovel the pass now to Wirtz. Wirtz down the lane with a left hand and a foul call. Looks like that's going to be Connor Hickman. So Hickman picks up his first. Mitchell Wirtz, 6'4", and a senior at the line for the first time. Good crowd here tonight from Homeschool. Mitchell now with three. There's a good crowd here tonight from Bloomington South as well. Second free throw is good. Jaeger in the backcourt along with Connor Hickman. South 7-0 on the year. Jaeger now at the right elbow, guarded out front by Ruddle. Leal will find his teammate Hickman. Leal was open down the lane, didn't get it. Jaeger to Leal down in the low block, has him mismatched there. Fadeaway shot no good. And the rebound pulled down by Caleb McIntyre. Quickly back the other way. That is Noah Shook for three. 12-8 your score. Homeschool on top. Leal will go left. This three-pointer is going to be missed by Joey Bamba. And the rebound for Homeschool at 3:46 to go. Here's Ruddle. Ruddle picks up his dribble, looking to give it up. Wirtz down the lane. That shot no good by Michael Floyd. And back the other way, Panthers. Jaeger down the lane, left hand, counted. Noah Jaeger with his first two, 12-10. Homeschool quickly back in the half court. Right side, McIntyre. We're going to see another change for Bloomington South. Shot no good. The rebound pulled down by Bamba once again. Jaeger will find Leal. Baseline drive. Got it. Leal now with 5. Here we go the other way. Homeschool turns it over. Second turnover. McIntyre thought he was fouled. No whistle. Here's Hickman. Hickman pulls up from three at the top. Missed it. Rebound. Put back left hand. No, and a foul call against Homeschool at 2:42 to go. And that will put Joey Bamba at the line for two. McIntyre picks up the foul. That is his first. Each team with one. And here's Joey Bamba, the 6'4 junior at the line. And will give Bloomington South a 1-point lead. Samuel Wirtz, a 6'4 freshman, number 33, coming in now for homeschool. Kyle Marks, a 5'7 junior, also checking in, and both free throws are good by Joey Bamba. 14-12, homeschool basketball. That is Samuel Wirtz. We mentioned just checking into the ball game. Ruddle, downtown three by Ruddle, no good. And the rebound by Cody Duig. Duig is now checked in now for Bloomington South. He wears number 12. This three-pointer on the way, good. There is Duig. His first three, quickly back the other way we go, and homeschool trying to run against Bloomington South will turn it over. Maddox Blackwell coming in, a 5'9 junior now for Bloomington South, and the Panthers are going to get a timeout right here on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Bloomington South on top of this one, 17-12.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
.214 remaining as it's Bloomington South on top here in the opening period of play. Welcome back to the Tiernan Center. 5-point lead is your biggest lead of the ball game at this point. Blackwell will find Jaeger. Nice pass to Leal, almost losing it out of bounds, and recovered by Hickman. Nice pass again, Jaeger. Back out, good ball movement. Again, Jaeger down the lane. Will not get it to go. They're going to call him for a travel. That's a tough call against the Panthers. So now Bloomington South will press, and before they inbound the basketball, we'll see a change. Jalen Peck will come in, a 5'8 junior. Jaeger will sit down. He gets a break with 2 points. 1:50 remaining here in the first. Homeschool across the timeline. The trap put on. Ruddle with a basketball near side to Samuel Wirtz. Back to Ruddle. Ruddle hit the three early. Has been quiet since. Homeschool's been stuck on 12 for a while. This is Ruddle at the top once again. Right side to Shook. Shook with the left-hand dribble. Guarded out front by Duig. Homeschool having a tough time against this man-to-man. Wirtz with the basketball off to Ruddle once again, and the Bloomington South crowd that's here giving their defense a hand. Ruddle on the drive as Leal went for the block. We have a foul call. Looks like they got Jalen Peck for the foul. Into the ball game will be Joey Bamba once again, and that'll give Connor Hickman a chance to get a blow. Homeschool will come back with Michael Floyd. Now, if I say Indianapolis Homeschool, you know that'll tie me up every time, so we're going to just stay with Homeschool. Nice inbound layup, good by Noah Shook for the Wildcats. There, changed it up. 17-14, three-point lead. Bloomington South basketball. That is Anthony Leal. Good look at Peck out front. 48 seconds. Let's see if Bloomington South is trying to play for one. They were checking the bench and head coach Holmes. See what they're going to do. Leal back once again to Peck. They'll work it around the perimeter, left side to Blackwell. Blackwell losing it, and boy, that's right on the line. The official said it was touched by the Wildcats. 25 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Leal taking a peek back again. J.R. Holmes coming up off the bench. You see him right there at the bottom of your screen. Here's Peck once again, 12 seconds. You see it right there in the background as well. Peck back to Leal. Leal, pull-up jumper from 3. Yes! How about Anthony Leal as he nailed that one from downtown, and there you have it. After one, Bloomington South on top of Indianapolis Homeschool, 20-14. Stay right there. Your second quarter is coming up in just a couple of moments. This is the Wettig Tournament right here on Radio Troy Digital.
Think about the moments in your life, moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
Bloomington South able to finish off that quarter strong. The Anthony Leal three-pointer. Leal with 8 points. Hickman with 2. Joey Bamba with 5. And Noah Jager with 2. Entry pass will find Mitchell Wirtz. So both Mitchell and Samuel Wirtz are in the ball game. Now for the Wildcats. 6-point lead for Bloomington South. High post here for Mitchell Wirtz. The backdoor cut. Ruddle with the 2. And it's back now to a 4-point lead. Back the other way. Bloomington South attacking Hickman. Now with 4. One thing so far about the Panthers, they waste no time getting back on offense. Boy, falling down there is Mitchell Wirtz, able to keep the basketball. Baseball pass for Noah Shook. He loses it out of bounds, turnover by the Wildcats. Third turnover now by Indianapolis Homeschool. 7:18 remaining here in the second quarter, and now we'll see Marcus Booker Young, 6'2" and a junior, come in. First time we have seen Booker Young in the lineup now for Indianapolis Homeschool. Noah Jager is back in. He's at the point. Here's Hickman. Strong drive with the left hand. Good. Well, I tell you, Hickman, no fear taking it strong. He has 6. Bloomington South will continue to press as you get a good look at Ruddle across the timeline. Guarded there by Hickman. Ruddle picks up his dribble. The entry pass to Shook. Blocked by Anthony Leal. And they're going to get Leal on the foul. Just his first. And that'll put Noah Shook at the line. If you missed the other games today, Zionsville beat Irvington Pratt 84-32. That one falls off the rim. Cathedral, a 30-point win over Victory College Prep 90-60. And Greensburg beat Portage 79-56. Kyle Marks is now checked in for the Wildcats. Second free throw is good. 24-17. Noah Shook now with 6 for the Wildcats. Here's Anthony Leal. The pick and roll and a foul call underneath. That was James Bamba, who got caught down inside, was able to kick it to the wing. Will the foul be called on Marcus Booker Young? 6:30 to go here in the second. Jager with the basketball in the corner. Now to Joey Bamba. The drive down the lane. Basket good by Hickman, and he'll go to the line. How about Hickman? 8 points now by Connor, and a chance to get to 9 right here. Foul called against Michael Floyd of Homeschool. That is his first. And the three-point play is completed. Back to a 10-point lead. By the way, 7 points by Hickman here in the quarter. Lead pass finding Marks. Here's a three on the way. No good by Noah Shook. And the rebound by James Bamba. Here come the Panthers once again. And nearly stolen away. Pass was intended for Anthony Leal. Change in the lineup as Mitchell Wirtz back in for the Wildcats. And Marcus Booker-Young comes out of the ball game. Bloomington South basketball. Straightaway shot good as James Bamba able to hit the three. James with his first points. 30-17 your score. That should have been a travel, no whistle. Pull-up jumper is on the way, no good by Michael Floyd as he shoots the air ball. And it'll go back over now to Bloomington South. Panthers so far just 2 turnovers in this one. The Wildcats with 3. Connor Hickman 9 points. Anthony Leal with 8. And Joey Bamba with 5. They will run the weave out front. Jaeger with the basketball at the left elbow. 5:25 to go. Boy, Leal getting roughed up inside. That three-pointer's up and good. Once again, this is Joey Bamba. 8 points by Joey. 33-17. The drive, tough shot, no good. Leal with a rebound. Here's Jaeger. Jaeger on the run. Basket good. This time it's Joey Bamba again. He has 10. And Bloomington South has now opened up a 35-17 lead here in the second quarter. This is the Wettig Memorial Tournament right here at Radio Troy Digital Sports.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
5:02 remaining here in period number 2, and Bloomington South opening up a 35-17 lead. Indianapolis home school, the Wildcats needing to get a timeout. They've managed just 3 points in this quarter. It has been a rough go for the Wildcats. Here is the big fella, Wirtz. No, one and done. Jaeger with the rebound. Jaeger out on the run. Lead pass in the corner, and Hickman missed it. Rebound by Mitchell Wirtz. Good look that time again by Joey Bamba. Back the other way. Here's Ruddle for 3, and he's way short. Jaeger able to come away with it now for the Panthers. Jaeger kicks out. Bamba for 3, missed that one. And the rebound by Noah Shook. So Joey Bamba missing his last 2 shots. And once again, Ruddle with a basketball. Backdoor cut. Leal gets the steal. Turnover number 4. Leal able to get that basketball back off of the deflection and lays it in. Anthony Leal now with 10, and this thing is now ballooned to a 20-point lead here in the second quarter. Ruddle thought about the 3, gives it up to Noah Shook. Shook will receive it back on the right wing, and once again it'll be Ruddle out front. Ruddle can't find an opening there. Here's a 3 on the way by Marks, no good. Jaeger with a rebound. Jaeger down the lane, feeds Leal, basket good, and that was almost picture perfect. Leal now with 12. Now 39-17 your score. Ruddle picks up his dribble, gives it off now to Noah Shook at the left elbow. Shook finding Kyle Marks. Ball turned over. Number 5 now by Homeschool. Leal back the other way, lays that one in easily. And now Bloomington South putting on a clinic here. That ball thrown out of bounds. Good hustle, though, by Connor Hickman. Able to get a hand on it. Trent Kirby will come in for Bloomington South, a 6'6 senior. And also Cody Duig will come in. Cody with 3 points here in the first half, 2:59 to go. Off the inbound, Noah Shook. Marks will get it back out front. Once again, here's the drive, block shot. Leal gets the block as Michael Floyd has that one rejected. By the way, if you don't believe it, there's a couple of IU fans here today to watch Anthony Leal. Another turnover by the Wildcats. Jaeger back the other way. Boy, I tell you what, they run the floor well. Hickman with the layup. And this one is a blowout now, 43-17. Wildcats still with only 3 points in this quarter. We will see a matchup, I have a feeling, at Greensburg and Bloomington South tomorrow. Jaeger, the long rebound. Leal on the run. Basket good, and he's fouled. Now, if you're thinking about tomorrow and you're Greensburg, you better get back on defense against Bloomington South. They'll run you out of the gym. 2:17 remaining, and Leal completes the three-point play. And by the way, this is happening quickly. Indianapolis homeschool. Their offense has gone south. McIntyre on the wing. This will be Marks. And there's nothing much they can do. Ruddle gets cut off on the baseline by Hickman. Here's a three, and they're just forcing it now. Leal to Jaeger. Jaeger stripped out of his hands, and a foul call against Kyle Marks. Right now, Bloomington South looking like they are the ranked number 2 team in 4A. Foul called again against Marks, his first. That's the 5th team foul. Noah Jaeger at the line for the first time. Just 2 points, but he runs the show, and when he gets that thing running, they are hard to stop. It is a 30-point lead. Gabe Roberts is in, a 5'11 junior wearing number 20s. Anthony Leal will sit down. Hickman will sit down. Second free throw is good. Bloomington South able to empty their bench pretty early in this one. Jalen Peck is now checked in. One of the good ones still to come tonight, Zionsville and Cathedral. That is a 7:30 start time. 1:45 to go. Mitchell Wirtz off now to Ruddle. Back to Wirtz. Nice up and under. Layup good. Boy, they haven't scored in a while, but Mitchell Wirtz now with 6. And the Panthers able to slow it down in the half court. Maddox Blackwell wearing number 5 in the lineup now for Bloomington South. Good look at Peck. And they can run some clock here in the first half as they've opened up a huge lead, and it happened fast. Entry pass underneath. It was intended for Trent Kirby. It'll go out of bounds. .106 remaining. Off the inbound. Peck will bring it back out front. Here's Blackwell. Boy, a frustrating day, I'm sure, for the Wildcats. Just their offense played pretty well in that opening period, but then nothing in quarter number 2. We will have 4 games, and so far 4 games that have been out of hand. Boy, starting to go up with it was Duig, and then he changed his mind at the last second. 3rd turnover by the Panthers. 36.3 seconds remaining here in the first half. Of course, when you're thinking about playing in tournament play, they'll be back tomorrow at noon. You want to give your starters a rest. Those guys that are playing some big-time minutes a rest. before tomorrow's game, which for right now Bloomington South would be at noon. 8 seconds remaining. Ruddle to Wirtz, back to Ruddle. Here's Wirtz, wide open at the top, good on the 3. So Mitchell Wirtz will finish it out with a 3-pointer, but we have made it now to halftime on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. All Bloomington South on top of this one, 48-22.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home. New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of the serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
It's time for Beyond the Uniform, where we shine light on this week's IHSAA Mental Attitude Award winner. This student athlete has done an exceptional job demonstrating excellence, not just in their sport, but also in their school and their community. Now here's Coach Bob Lovell with this week's IHSAA Mental Attitude Award winner.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell. Weekly conversation with Mental Attitude Award winners. I'm extremely excited to talk to Olivia Smith of Wapahani High School, the winner of the Class 2A Mental Attitude Award. Olivia, thanks so much for joining me. Congratulations on this great honor and a tremendous career and a tremendous season.
Thank you.
Obviously, it did not go the way you wanted it to. Heritage Christian won their first state championship, beating you. You guys were ranked number 2. Yes. Tell me about this team and what your expectations were before this season started.
Our expectations were very high with our really strong freshman class and upperclassmen too. We were expecting championships for sure, and our goal the entire season was to get to state and obviously win state, but that didn't happen. But Heritage Christian, we knew that they were a very strong team, and we saw them at one of our tournaments a little bit earlier in the season, and we knew that they were going to be a tough competitor, but we did everything we could in practice and preparing. They were just a really big team.
Well, and it's not like you guys have not won championships. Wapahani Volleyball is one of the more successful programs in the state's history. So I know you're trying to process the loss, the last time you'll be around some of your teammates, and then your name is called as the Mental Attitude Award winner. What was that feeling like for you when you got called to the podium?
Yeah, I had very mixed emotions at that time because it was such a great honor being chosen for that award and even nominated in the first place. And, like, I was having the worst day ever, obviously, like, losing for the first time in our history, like, for volleyball history at Wapahani, losing a state championship. My heart was, like, really heavy. And then getting called down to talk in front of so many people was very nerve-wracking. I was just at a loss for words.
Well, I understand, and it's a lot to process in a short amount of time. You're 10th in your class, active member of the National Honor Society, Riley Club Vice President, Red Rose Club, Raiders Against Destructive Decisions. This is an impressive resume, and I've gotten about 1/3 of the way through it. You volunteer as a bell ringer for Salvation Army, organize food at Second Harvest Food Bank, cook at the Ronald McDonald House, volunteer at a nursing home, Academic Excellence Award, all the things you've done on the volleyball floor. You're a basketball player. The obvious question is, how do you do this so well with all the things you're involved in?
Honestly, my whole life has been so busy, and I've juggled sports in school, like, my entire life. And so now it just comes natural. I'm used to being busy. When I don't have something to do, I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
I applaud you, because that is a dizzying schedule that you must have. You're headed to IU Kokomo to play volleyball. Tell me about that decision.
I haven't 100% committed. I'm looking into it, but it is a very strong program that I'm looking into.
Have you decided what you may major in and what your plans might be when you get out of college?
Yeah, I am really looking into being like an elementary education major, and I currently cadet at our Selma Elementary for a 3rd grade class. So that has really, like, exposed me to something that I want to be a part of.
Well, you've been around athletics, you know, your family, your father's an accomplished player. Excellence is part of it growing up, was it not?
No, it definitely was. Growing up in a very athletic family, sports has been a big part of my life, and I have always been taught to, like, work hard and the good things will come, and that's, like, in school and sports. So
it has certainly been that way. Olivia Smith, Wapahani High School winner of the Class 2A Mental Attitude Award. Olivia, thank you so much for your time. I have no doubt that you, in fact, will be successful in anything you do. Thanks so much again, and best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Dargy Repair Service is family-owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 South East Street in Richmond.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Welcome back to the Tiernan Center. Let's go ahead and give you a couple of the first half scoring totals, and we'll start with the Wildcats. Mitchell Wirtz led the way with 9, Noah Shook with 6, Luke Ruddle with 5, and Caleb McIntyre with 2 points. For the Panthers, Anthony Leal unofficially with 17, Connor Hickman with 11, Joey Bamba with 10, Noah Jager with 4, and James Bamba with 3 points in the first half. By the way, Indy Homeschool just now making it out on the floor, so they are going to get no warm-up time whatsoever to begin this third quarter. They were literally in the locker room for the entire 10-minute period of time, so we'll see how they react here in this third quarter, though I think that we know by now that this one is pretty much in the bag right now for Bloomington South. But if you're Indianapolis Homeschool, you're thinking more about building some positives for your next game. So it'll be Panther basketball. Nice screen and roll, and the layup good by Joey Bamba. 12 points. Well, they run that really well. Ruddle to McIntyre. Gets the start here in the second half. Ruddle receiving it from Shook, and now has it between the circles against Anthony Leal. Boy, that ball just off the fingertips of McIntyre and out of bounds. That is their 7th turnover. If you're the Panthers now, you give these guys a few minutes, but I doubt they're going to play a whole lot here in the second half. This is Hickman. And a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. I think they ended up getting McIntyre. Yeah, McIntyre on the hold. So McIntyre just picked up his second. He got a little smile there from Joey Bamba. Bloomington South attacking the rim. No good on the short jump shot there by James Bamba. Will go back the other way. Ruddle across the timeline. Here is Mitchell Wirtz for 3. Rims in and out. Off the hands of Joey Bamba and out of bounds. And it'll go back over to Homeschool. They'll bring Samuel Wirtz back in. McIntyre will sit down. So the freshman replacing the junior. 7:02 remaining. Here's Noah Shook. Greensburg watching this one here as they will get a chance to play Bloomington South tomorrow. We'll have 2 ranked teams, 4A and 3A, and there's another turnover by Ruddle. 8 turnovers now by Indianapolis Homeschool, and the runner no good. James Bamba will go to the line. So right now the Panthers have a lot of weapons. You know, that Greensburg team, they have some weapons too. That ought to be a great matchup. Zionsville Cathedral coming up at 7:30 tonight. That should be another very good game. James Bamba back in for number 2. We'll get them both. .633 remaining. Here in the third, and a 30-point lead now for Bloomington South. There's another turnover stolen away by Hickman. Hickman to Jager to Leal. Layup good. Now that was pretty right there. 19 for Leal. Kind of a quiet 19. Ruddle stops, looks to give it up, nobody moving, and finally Samuel Wirtz back to Ruddle. He will drive, left hand no, and coming away with it is Joey Bamba. Jager on the drive, back out once again to James Bamba, short, and the rebound by Noah Shook. And we've got a timeout. Homeschool will want to talk about this one. We'll take a quick break as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management Scoreboard. Bloomington South on top, 54-22.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond.
Indianapolis Homeschool with the timeout here in this third quarter. Our next game, Richmond will take on Seton Catholic. It was just a few years ago that Desmond Bain, who went on to play and is playing at TCU, led the Cardinals to an upset win over Richmond in this tournament. Mitchell Wirtz missing the three-pointer. The battle for the loose basketball. Boy, a lot of contact, no whistle. Indianapolis Homeschool basketball. There is Shook in the corner. That's Noah Shook as he hits the three-pointer. Now, if this game was closer, I have a feeling they might have called that when Jaeger hit the floor. They would have let that go on in a game that would have been a 5 or 6 point contest. The lob pass to Leal, able to bring it down, power it up, and score. Leal now with 21. It wasn't a great pass, but he was able to gain control. The drive, Leal gets the block, and they're going to say the foul, and that'll put Mitchell Wirtz at the line for 2. That is just foul number 2 on Anthony Leal, and there you see Mitchell Wirtz. Homeschool trying to win their 10th game of the season. In the ball game, Kyle Marks will check in. Second free throw by Mitchell Wirtz is good. He has 11. And we're down to 4:47 to go. Jaeger across the timeline. Leal now will post up underneath, and a turnover by Jaeger. Tried to get it underneath to Leal. Just the 4th turnover, but guess what? Homeschool gives it right back. Leal. And can't get the roll. Leal might have lost his contact. Ruddle back the other way, and no with the left hand. The rebound pulled down by James Bamba. Leal, I think, got his contact fixed, and we've got a whistle before the drive and shot by Joey Bamba. Leal kind of pointing to his eye, and I think it may have just slipped out or may have slipped off of his eye, so he's going to sit down. Cody Duig will come in. 4:16 remaining, though Leal might be done for the day, 21 points. In the corner here is Joey Bamba for 3. The offensive rebound, James Bamba, another possession. Jaeger down the lane, feeds once again to Bamba. Jump hook good by James Bamba. 7 points by James. Trent Kirby set to come back in for Bloomington South. Here's Mitchell Wirtz. Little fadeaway. Kind of looked like Jack Sikma that time. The rebound, James Bamba. Most people don't know who Jack Sikma is. Jaeger driving and gets fouled. Well, Leal's going to come back in. Anybody that can remember Jack Sikma, let me know. We're going back a few years on Sikma, that's for sure. James Bamba will sit down. Joey Bamba will sit down. 12 by Joey today, 7 by James. Jaeger with the basketball, 3:26 to go in the third. Panthers can really spread it out now. Jaeger spins off now to Kirby. Once again, Anthony Leal. Leal checks the clock, and at 3:10, they'll bring it on the right side. Here's a shot from 3. Good. How about Cody Duig? his second three-pointer. 61-27, 2:58 to go. Homeschool basketball, turn it over again. Good hands by Anthony Leal. He got the deflection. Leal back the other way. Shot no good. Rebound battled for, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Connor Hickman. That'll stop the clock at 2:46 to go. Here in this third, I guess I better change that. People looking at it probably think we're still in the second quarter. We are actually in the third quarter. Back in the ball game is Marcus Booker Young. He wears number 40 for Indianapolis Homeschool. Samuel Wirtz now to Ruddle. By the way, Ruddle just 5 points. Nice move there by Booker Young as he gets his first 2 points. Jaeger brought it across the timeline, checked with his bench, and brings it back to the midcourt circle. Anthony Leal still having problems, I believe, as Jaeger drives and scores. Leal still fooling with that contact. That's a great move right there by Noah Jaeger. Kyle Marks will pick up his second. 2 minutes remaining as Samuel Wirtz heads to the bench for Indianapolis Homeschool. So Noah Jaeger, he has 7 points. 1:56 to go in the third. Boy, getting careless with the basketball there as Luke Ruddle tried to go behind the back. You know, I'd mentioned in the pregame, 3 scores in double figures for Indianapolis Homeschool. Ruddle 21 per game. Mitchell Wirtz at 15-7. Noah Shook with 14. Shook has been held to 9. Ruddle with 5. Jaeger back the other way off the turnover. Noah now with 9 points. By the way, so far Mitchell Wirtz with 11. All 3 players held under their scoring average to this point with a minute 25 to go in the third. Noah Shook off the dribble at the top of the key. Here's Floyd. And boy, that's a big-time travel there by Mitchell Wirtz, but if you're in the NBA, you could get away with it. That shot no good by Booker Young. Put back no. Here come the Panthers again. Anthony Leal, the bounce pass intended for his teammate Kirby. Just the 5th turnover by the Panthers. That shot on the way, good at the other end. That will be 15 Michael Floyd, who picks up his first 2 points. 66-31 your score. 45 seconds remaining in the third. This is Leal off the right wing, guarded there by Ruddle. Ball loose, and Jaeger able to pick it up and drive and gets hammered by Noah Shook, and that'll put Jaeger at the line for 2. There is Noah Jaeger. 34.5 remaining in the quarter. Jaeger will be into double figures. That is now, 4 players in double figures now for Bloomington South. Second free throw is good. Leal 21, Hickman 11, 12 by Joey Bamba. 11 by Jaeger. Booker Young misses short with the left hand. Jaeger back the other way. 19 seconds to go. Jaeger leans in. Booker Young got the block. And Bloomington South able to get the basketball back. Will set it up here for the final shot of the quarter. Here's a 3 on the way, no good by Duig, and that'll do it for the third. It is all Bloomington South in this one on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Bloomington South 68, Indianapolis Homeschool 31.
Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
Noah Shook 9 points now for Indianapolis Homeschool. Michael Floyd has 2. Luke Ruddle with 5 points. McIntyre with 2. 2 by Marcus Booker Young, and a foul call on Bloomington South. Mitchell Wirtz has 11. That'll be Jalen Peck picking up his second foul. Homeschool basketball missing that one as Booker Young gets the rebound, put back good. He has 4. 68-33, 7:36 to go. Now in this fourth quarter, Bloomington South basketball. There's Kirby out on the high post. Off the screen. Far side is Maddox Blackwell. No starters currently in the ball game right now other than Joey Bamba, the one with the basketball. Here's a 3 by Doig, good. Six points now by, actually should say 9 points by Doig. I gave him only 3 points in that last roundup. He actually has 9. 3 3-pointers by Doig at this point. 71-33. In the corner, 3-pointer up and good. Mitchell Wirtz. Wirtz showing his range on the outside. Entry pass now to Kirby. Kirby with a left hand, good. Trent Kirby with his first 2. The 6'6 senior takes it right by Booker Young. Here's another 3 on the way, good by Mitchell Wirtz. (73-39). Wirtz with back-to-back threes. 6:18 to go. His 3-pointer up and good. This time Doig does it again. So now he has 4 3-pointers, 12 points by Cody Doig. 6 minutes remaining in this one. We will see James Bamba come back in. Gabe Roberts will also check in. Hey, tough off-balance shot that time by Booker Young. He has 6. 76-41. Bloomington South basketball. They will improve to 8-0 on the year. Good move there by Jalen Peck. There's a block shot by Mitchell Wirtz. Another offensive rebound, and this time it's going to be Kirby going to the line. Boy, nice hustle by Trent Kirby to get a couple of offensive rebounds. Foul will be called against Luke Ruddle. That is his first. We mentioned Ruddle, 21-point average, only 5. He's being held 16 under his average. Now, so far, the name in this tournament to this point is blowouts. 84-32, 90-60, 79-56, and now 77-41. Second free throw is good. James Bamba back in. Trent Kirby will sit down. 4 points for Kirby. Luke Ruddle hit that 3 early and has been quiet ever since. Entry pass now to Booker Young and a foul on the floor. That may be Gabe Roberts. Roberts at 5'11", trying to guard Marcus Booker Young at about 6'2". Not much of a height difference, but from a body standpoint, Booker Young is much bigger. Floater on the baseline, no good by Ruddle. One and done that time by the Wildcats. Panthers basketball. Hey, we're back once again here in Richmond. We had some kind of a power glitch just now, so let's get you caught up. You really didn't miss a whole lot. It is 80-43 here in the final period of play. Get your scoreboard back up there in just a moment. We apologize for that, but we are back. 3:48 to go. Now here in the fourth quarter. That is James Bamba down in the low block. Little runner with the right hand, no good, and the rebound by Luke Ruddle. The good news is it didn't happen during a close ball game, but we apologize for that. Here's the drive by Booker Young. Grandson James Bamba playing for South. I did not know that. Now, does that mean that Joey's also his grandson? He didn't care about Joey, just James. All right, here is Booker Young at the line. That last foul called against Gabe Roberts. One more for Marcus Booker Young. So Kirby is in. I believe James Bamba probably done for the day. He finishes with 9 points. We mentioned Anthony Leal, 21. Second free throw is good. .3:15 remaining. Connor Hickman with 11 points, 12 points by Joey Bamba. Here's a turnover by the Panthers, just number 6, and a foul call against Cody Duig. Joey's his cousin. By the way, Cody Duig has 12. Noah Jager has 11. So they're going to end up with 5 players in double figures. And this is Marcus Booker Young. Free throw missed. Joey's, I heard that, yeah. Joey's his cousin. Panther basketball as that one is off the foot. Turnover by Cody Duig. That'll be number 7. Coming into the lineup now for the Wildcats is Joey Hoffmeister, 5'11" senior. Well, maybe, I don't know if this next one will be close or not. It's Richmond and Seton coming up after this one. As a whistle and a foul call against Trent Kirby. Now we'll see Noah Ransom come in. So Cody Duig is done with 12. And this will be Marcus Booker Young at the line. 3 straight times he's been to the free throw line. 2:32 remaining. He misses that one, but the putback no by Luke Ruddle. And a turnover again as that ball goes out of bounds. 8 turnovers now by the Panthers. I do too. Here's Ruddle. Entry pass, collision underneath, turnovers. That was intended for Mitchell Wirtz. That's now 12 turnovers by Indianapolis Homeschool. Richmond-Seton next, scheduled for a 6 o'clock tip-off time. Richmond should be a heavy favorite in that contest as well, and then we'll finish it out with Zionsville and Cathedral. And the Final Four field will be set. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch there by Luke Ruddle. You know, whoever ends up in that losers bracket between Zionsville and Cathedral, I'd hate to play that team because both those teams are pretty good. 1:57 to go. In the corner, here's Ransom for three. Can't get the roll. And the rebound by Booker Young, and then he has it taken away. 13 turnovers now by the Wildcats. Patrick Joyce is going to come into the ball game, so Joyce will check in. It's only a timeout. J.R. Holmes, the head coach, kind of shook his head when Patrick Joyce, the sophomore, didn't go all the way to the scorer's table to check in. Jordan Abner, another sophomore, ready to come in at a minute 34. Well, I'm sure in 50 years he's probably seen about everything. Free, I should say, the layup missed by Blackwell. Just think, when he started coaching, I was 8 years old. Booker Young loses that one out of bounds. No, for coaching 50 years, I would say that J.R. Holmes looks pretty good. Kirby is back out of the ball game. He will leave with 4. By the way, Mitchell Wirtz, 17, was at 18. Wirtz gets another one. .21 points by Mitchell Wirtz. Baseline shot no good by Ransom. And a layup at the other end. See, some people know who Jack Sikma was. So the Panthers, what's that? Yeah, that's right. You got to be a certain age. Part of that Sonics team that won a championship, if I'm not mistaken, back in 78, 77, 78, somewhere in there. 28 seconds remaining. And a 5-second call, turnover by the Panthers. Gus Williams was a part of that team. Downtown Fred Brown, Jack Sikma, Lonnie Shelton. Oh, man. Aren't I, though? So we're down to our final 25. Bloomington South moved them into the noon game tomorrow against Greensburg. That ought to be a good one. Samuel Wirtz. Ball stripped away, backdoor cut. Wildcats turn it over for the 9th time. We will let you know which games we will be broadcasting tomorrow. You'll see the lineup on our website tomorrow, as that's going to do it. Bloomington South, an easy win here today against Indianapolis Homeschool, 80-48. Leading the way, Mitchell Wirtz had 21 for the Wildcats. Noah Shook with 9. Luke Ruddle with 5 points. And Marcus Booker Young finished with 7. For the Panthers, again, Anthony Leal with 21. Connor Hickman, 11. Joey Bamba, 12. Cody Duig with 12. Noah Jager, 11. James Bamba with 9. And Trent Kirby finishing with 4. Panthers are now 8-0 on the year. The Indy Homeschool Wildcats, they are now 9-5. We will set up Richmond, and Seton Catholic is next. Thanks for being with us. Bloomington South wins at 80-48. This has been the Wettig Tournament right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.